What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another Beattober stream. Thank you all for being here today. We are going to have such a great stream today. We have a great sponsor for today's stream. Of course, thank you to Jamstik for sponsoring today's stream. It's going to kind of guide us through our musical journey today. I'm going to be making beats with this guitar. Please don't freak out. I know people freak out when I pull out a guitar. Y'all should see it. The chart, if I'm ever in the middle of making a beat on a stream and I pull out a guitar, the view numbers will just like dip. People freak out. It's okay. It's not just a guitar. It's also a MIDI controller. And I'm going to show you all about that. And it's not super intimidating. And I promise you will still learn something about music making, about the music making process. I promise this is going to be great. Not only that, but we're going to do a couple great giveaways today. A couple awesome plugin giveaways from our Retweet bounty, which you can all get your Twitter fingers ready. And then also at the end, towards the end of the stream today, we will be giving away a copy of Pigments. This is, of course, leading up to our Jamstik X Beattober bounty, which I'll get into a little bit more. But if you are a guitar player and you've been creating beats for Beattober, or if you've at least created one beat featuring guitar for Beattober, you are eligible to win one of these amazing guitars on Saturday's stream. Actually, we'll be going through some of those submissions and we'll be picking some winners. So that's on Saturday. We'll be giving away a Jamstik guitar. And yes, as you can all see, Jamstik is in the chat. Let's please warmly welcome them with emotes. They are going to be here following along with us today. Wait. Pause. Ladies and gentlemen, we have received a donation.
$100.
From Yuna Chi. Who could that be? Who is that? Chi Yuna? 한국 사람? Maybe? Wow! We are kicking things off today. I gotta just like spam the applause button, my friends. Huge donation, $100 to the Music and Youth Initiative. Thank you, Yuna. Anybody who speaks Korean in chat, you guys get to know the little secret, but 여자친구. Yuna, 치유나 여자친구. Mine. That's all for the Korean audience to know and for you all to find out someday. But, wow, we're going to discuss this later. That is an important reminder that today, not only are we making music with Jamstik guitar, not only are we doing some awesome giveaways, but we collectively as a community are coming together to raise money for the Music and Youth Initiative. So, like you just saw Yuna do in chat, pressing that donate button and adding to our collective, our pool, along with some of the many other, and let me bring up, and I'm going to give you all a fundraising update so I can tell you all how much we've actually earned up to now. I'll even be able to add in that donation. If we head over to the Beattober.com, and Wislow upgrading to a huge supporter, which brings me into my next point. So if we go to Beattober.com and we click donate, or you can just go directly to Beattober.com/donate, you will find all the ways you can contribute to us supporting the Music and Youth Initiative, an amazing nonprofit that helps set up free music programs for teens across the country. They get access to instruments, studios, amazing teachers, all of the above. Of course, donations on stream, like we just saw, a huge one come in, $100 dono. I can't get over it. Oh, that's the wrong button. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that button before. Dance party real quick. Sorry if that was super loud. And Wislow donating $20. The donos keep on coming in. Whew. All right, it's getting hot. You're all new button. Yes, it just plays like techno music. I guess I could play it more often if it's not like way too loud. Okay, I have to slow down because it's just too much excitement. You can donate here on stream by clicking the donate button. If the donation button in your region is for some reason not available, or if becoming a channel member is not available, you can also donate directly via PayPal. There's a PayPal link right on this page, beattober.com/donate. I'll spam for that for you in chat. Oh my gosh, how does it work? Boom, boom, boom. I can spam the techno music maybe every time someone donates. How about that? All right, so that is the fundraiser link if you want to donate via PayPal, and for some reason you can't via the YouTube donate button. All of my sample packs, I saw somebody actually purchase a bunch of sample packs maybe an hour ago before the stream, some of the free ones too. So if you want to buy yourself a sample pack, all the proceeds from that will be going to our fundraiser for the Music and Youth Initiative. If you become a channel member by clicking the join button, like all the people with the cool badges next to their name are channel members, you get awesome perks like being able to join our Discord community. There's some free packs available for channel members, and there's also free members only workshops. I saw Gila Kimchi in the community was watching the one on video creation. That's great. Any of the merch sales over at beattober.com, any of the revenue from that contributes. The merch is looking dope. And later this week, Saturday, we will have new things being announced. We will have auctions, custom MIDI controller auctions going live. We will also have lessons with TAETRO going live. I think I'll put 5 of them up. These are one-on-one, 1-hour lessons with me, which I never do. So that's coming. That was an exciting way to start the stream. Wow. Insane. Okay. So you all probably want to know how much we have raised so far. And we just made another $120. So let's talk about how much we've raised so far. And what we need to do to hit our goal of raising $10,000 for the Music and Youth Initiative right after we do our blast off tweet. As you know, we do a giveaway every stream for one lucky person who retweets my going live tweet, which I'm about to hit tweet on. Going live now, making lo-fi beats with a MIDI guitar, Jamstik. Of course, some giveaways, get in while it's hot. And we've got a YouTube link right there. So you head on over to Twitter, you retweet this link, and I'm tweeting it in 3, 2, 1, tweet. Boom. Get your Twitter fingers ready. Go smash the retweet button on that. I'll be picking a random winner today from the retweet bunch. And you will be winning a copy of 40's Own Keys, which is a great collection of keyboard sounds. Oh, I got to adjust my sound here. I hope everything is connected well. I've had a few tech issues. Y'all hear my keyboard? Or that instrument, I should say. And if I go to bass chords, I'm controlling this, of course. Whoa. You know, just so we did 40's Own drums last week, but this week we're doing 40's Own keys. So go to the Twitter. We hear it. Okay, you hear it. That's what I wanted to check. Another banger from the Native Instrument series. Yes, yes, yes. I believe all the prizes have been sorted for last week. If you're a prize winner and you got software and for some reason you haven't got it yet, let me know. And whatever hardware we gave away last week is going out too. So yes. Well, that's a lot. So I'll go for about like 10 more minutes and then we'll pull a random winner for the retweet bounty. Later today, like I said, we will also be giving away, this will be at the end of the stream, we will be giving away a copy of Arturia's Pigments plugin, which I'll also be using in conjunction with the Jamstik. Love that. Okay, so it's going to be a fun stream, as you can tell. And then, of course, later, as usual, I will be reviewing your Beattober beats. So if you do want me to check out what you've been making for Beattober, a lot of you have been making some really fantastic stuff. It shows up in my feed. If you follow the hashtag Beattober, you'll occasionally get Beattober posts in your feed. So that's really, really, really cool. Thank you to everybody for joining us today. If you do become a member, if you need help getting yourself in the Discord, just type in !new member, and that will give you a link. But I need to adjust Nightbot. Oh gosh, Nightbot. I always forget one thing, Chad. I always think I'm on top of things, and I'm just not, actually. It's a lot to run this little operation all by myself here, but I occasionally forget to change the sponsor link. So let me just make sure I did not do that, because that's kind of awkward. You got a sponsor on a stream, you accidentally, you accidentally have Nightbot saying the wrong sponsor, but it looks like we should be good so far. But y'all can correct me on that if I'm wrong. All right. Whew. Before starting making music, I synced Discord with YouTube, but the server hasn't popped up yet. Am I doing anything wrong? Followed every step. Good question, Pedro. If there's another member in chat that can maybe help out along, that would be helpful. I think usually the error is people have multiple Google accounts and they sync the wrong Google account with their Discord. So make sure it's your actual YouTube account that you've synced. Jamstik says, we love you either way, don't fret. I believe that was a pun. If we're going to start this again this stream, y'all went a little too crazy with the puns. That's all I'm going to say. Last week. So Amelia was the top chatter last week. What do you want me to say? There's nothing I can do about it. Like, if I could fix it, I would. But Amelia S in chat is just pulling away as the top chatter. And these are the top chatters. I haven't told you guys how much we've raised so far. Amelia S by like 40 points here. What the heck is this? What's the point of this? Oh, that's the point. Yeah, I don't know who's number one, but Gary's at the top of this list. I didn't even know you could draw on that. Didn't even intentionally do that. I thought it resets. It resets. Maybe it resets every week. We're doing 3 streams a week, so it's all messed up. Just found out about this a few days ago. Can I still join Beattober? Yes. Anybody can join in on the Beattober festivities at any time. I'm just giving you a hard time, Amelia. I hope you know that. Just playing games. Okay. You know what? There's something to say about good partners, because we got the Jamstik today. Jamstik was so gracious to sponsor some Beattober content, including my beat that I put up today. I hope you all saw that. But also, we go to the Jamstik website, jamstik.com, and they've got a little blurb for us, Jamstik X Beattober. And they've got all the details here about the competition, including links to the stream. So, like, what a huge, amazing partner. So can we just give a round of applause for Jamstik in chat one more time? Really amazing partner. What do we have here? That's clapping, right? Little TAETRO love. So thank you to Jamstik for that. Now, y'all want to know how much money we've raised so far? I need to adjust this in real time based on those 2 donations that came in. Of course, the 1,000 that you see on screen, we've raised more than that because we have a bunch of donation sources. But so far, we have raised $2,403. However, we had a $100 donation come in, so that's $25. And then we had a $20 donation come in, so that's $2,523. And I know that we had some sample pack donations come in as well. So it's more than this. And we haven't even started the auctions yet. The auctions will be starting on Saturday. While we're live on stream, I'll make sure they're announced and that everybody knows how to find them, as well as the one-on-one lessons. Okay. I did run a poll. Look at that. 58% of people play guitar in the chat. 53% of people, 58% of people that voted. That's interesting. And 23% of people want to learn. That's interesting. But thank you all so much. Remember, our goal is to raise $10,000, which means we are $8,000 away. We are nearly a quarter of the way there. So anything you all can do to help, of course, only help if you can afford. My whole goal here for Beattober is... My whole goal here for Beattober is to give back to you all, the community, do as many giveaways as possible. That's why we have 2 giveaways per stream. That's why we have more of a streaming schedule this year with 3 streams per week, and just try to get as much info, tutorial, new gear out there, etc. And my hope is that this community can come together internationally to give back. So whether that's picking up merch, whether that's donating here right on stream, like Dunk Funk, thank you for the 10. Dunk Funk, that deserves some techno rave. The problem with the techno rave music is that I can't hear it. Only you all can hear it. All right, that's the dono music. All right, so anyway, that's fantastic. I'm not going to mess with this total again because I need to put it into my spreadsheet and I'm going to get all out of whack. So we're at 2,500. That's fantastic. It would be great. I mean, if we could push this to 3,000 today, that would be fantastic. I know that the Friday night crew came through last week, so I'm curious to see what the Friday night crew will do next week, and this week, and tomorrow, Friday night, as in tomorrow night when we stream, I'll be giving away a Machine Micro. We'll be working with BandLab, so stay tuned for that. All the streams, of course, are scheduled. If you go to my channel homepage here on YouTube, you'll see all the scheduled streams. And you can set reminders around them. And we got Bobby Limes donating another 20. I'm doing this because I'm assuming that's the tempo. We are crushing it today, my friends. Thank you all so much for donating. We are well on our way to the 10,000 for Music and Youth Initiative. Okay. It is literally the tempo. Good. I've just internalized it, I guess. What I need to do now, I'm going to quickly just show off the merch. Of course, I'm wearing the Beattober shirt. It says Beattober 2022 on it. I know I'm kind of far away from the camera. And on the back of this shirt, let me show you as well. I asked people ahead of Beattober where they'll be participating from. And what I did was I took all of those comments. Of course, it's not every comment, or it's not every possible city, but I took those comments and I put nearly every city that I could on the back of this shirt. So while this is probably not 100% of Beattober represented, of course, because some people commented after the shirt went into production, it is a testament to how global this music community is, and I'm so grateful for that. So that's the shirt that I'm rocking today. I can get a closer graphic for you all. Closer look at the front graphic. Beattober 2022. We got the skull phases graphic. This is beattobershop.com, by the way. I've seen people rocking the hoodie. My friend Tiffany, who is also a Jamstik guitar player, was rocking this beanie. We've got the cap. Some of you like the intro animation, which we've got that graphic on hoodies, t-shirts, as well as a mug and a notebook. I mean, check this out. And this ain't no tiny mug. This is like a little 15-ounce mug that holds enough coffee. Some mugs don't hold enough coffee. All right. So beattobershop.com if you do want to pick up some merch. That's another way you can help contribute, and you can look cool. All right, let's talk about what we're doing today. beattober.com/bounty. This is involves a specific bounty we've been working on here. We've got our retweet bounty going. I'll do that after this. But we are, of course, focused on today's Jamstik X Beattober bounty, which is open for any guitar players that want to post their Beattober beats. Make sure you use the hashtag Jamstik X Beattober. You will be able to win a Jamstik Studio MIDI guitar. This is all happening on our stream this Saturday. I'll be reviewing beats and selecting winners. There will also be a couple runners up that we have some cool plugins for. Please make sure you just check these asterisks. Please be present during the 10:15 stream. And you must be prepared to link the video via Twitter during the stream. It just makes it 10 times easier, my friends. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. And Instagram has a weird way of sorting their Reels content. It's a bit of a nightmare to make sure you're seeing it all. So that's happening. That's what we're doing today. Making music with Jamstik. I hope some of you guitar players have posted already. I know a lot of you have. I've already been kind of going through and highlighting some of my winners. I will be doing beat reviews for Beattober beats at the end of today's stream. Yes, yes, yes. Bobby Lime says 15-ounce mug on the way. Heck yeah. Okay. I felt like there was one thing I needed to do, and that is pick the tweet bounty. All right. Get some chill beats in the background here. And let's bring up our retweet picker. Retweet picker. And we'll go to Twitter and we will load up, find out who the winner of 40 Zone Keys is today. All right, let me put that here. Too many windows, chat. Too many windows. Then we're gonna get into making some music. All right, a lot of retweets today. I just need to grab the link for it. Thank you all. Retweeting, the reason I do this specifically, first of all, it's another way to give back. But second of all, it's a way to incentivize getting the word out about the stream. And the more people that find the stream, the more people that find the donate button, the more people that hear about Beattober in general, the more people that come a part of our community, that sort of thing. And let's pick a winner. I'm going to load the tweet right now. I don't really put any restrictions on the tweet picker. We've got the entries loaded. Oh, and by the way, if you previously won a retweet bounty, we will re-roll. If you win again, we will re-roll. So a unique winner every time. All right, let's jump over. I've got 37 entries loaded. Let me just check that again because I thought I saw it said 40 retweets. So let's just plug in the tweet one more time. Load the tweet. Hit continue. Okay, that's got to be accurate. All right, are we ready to draw a winner? Let's do this. As soon as this beat drops, ready, go. Boom. TJ Davis. Can we get applause in chat for TJ Davis? Or TG. TJ Davis is in their handle. Congrats to you, TJ Davis. You've won 40 Zone Keys. Congrats to at TJ. Why does Twitter work like this? _ TJ Davis. So that's correct, right? It's got to be correct. _ TJ Davis. Am I insane, chat? What am I doing wrong? This is the handle. Where is TG? I'm going to sort this later. The problem is it comes up with all this stuff, but it doesn't come up with people that are actually have interacted with the tweet, which you would think it would be smart enough to do that in the first place. I'm just going to do that and hope that it works. For winning today's retweet bounty. 40's own keys. Plugin. Let me just make sure this works correctly with the handle and everything, chat. The reason I switch off of screen is because on Twitter, kind of anything goes, and I don't want to accidentally bring up like some TOS stuff that I shouldn't bring up. All right, if I copy and paste this handle, it should just work in the tweet. All right, I've replied. Congrats to TJ. I'll be getting in touch after the stream to get you hooked up with your plugin. Congrats to you. Congrats to you. All right. Woo. We'll save that for later. All right. And we can finally, chat, get into making some music. Whew. Thank you all for hanging. I hope you all enjoy the fun side of things here on these streams. I have been. And I'll tell you what, the first couple days this week, Monday and Tuesday, I just have so much stuff to do. I was feeling kind of down, but today I woke up ready to go. And I think being able to be on stream with y'all had something to do with it. What about the MPK Mini Plus? That's a great question, Jason. I was working on that video this morning. The MPK Mini Plus was supposed to release today. It has been delayed to October 20th. So more from me on that. I have teased it a couple times on Instagram. What do we have here with our Jamstik MIDI guitar, though? All right, I'm just going to show off some of the basics, and then we're going to get into music making. It's, of course, what you would imagine. Like, it's a normal guitar. It's got a 1/4-inch jack, just like a normal guitar would. However, it also has a MIDI jack, like one of those 3.5 millimeters, as well as a USB port, which, by the way, USB-C port. By the way, Jamstik is here in chat, if you all remember, and they are also here to answer questions, which makes my job so much easier. So if I switch cameras, we got USB-C, we got 1/4-inch, USB-C 1/4-inch. We've got the pickup selector here, as well as the volume knob. Great. Doesn't have the usual tuners that you would expect, like on a normal headstock. This kind of speaks to the more, it's slightly more portable guitar. To tune it, we actually use this there's a little wrench here that's magnetized. Boom. Little wrench. This is probably going to be hard to show. If I block my face, maybe. Little wrench goes into these little nuts down here. You tighten the strings. So, boom. That's there. It's actually kind of a clever thing. I've not lost that yet, which I'm very surprising. Curious how the streams are like. Who is Saikai? The strings are great. I mean, this is, if I'm just picking up a guitar normally, I'm picking up the Jamstik. I just keep this by my side at all times. It's light. As you can hear, that doesn't sound like a guitar because we can use this guitar in two different ways, as both a MIDI controller and as a proper guitar. What you're hearing right now is it's controlling a plugin in my DAW. So it's kind of bizarre. I've used previous guitar MIDI controllers that maybe don't use actual strings or that do use actual strings and don't have as good of just tracking, because there's nothing about this that feels like playing, or there's nothing about this that feels unusual when compared to playing it with a normal guitar, which for all, if I never told you, if you never looked at the USB port and I never told you this was a MIDI guitar and you were a guitar player and just picked it up, you would think, yeah, this is just a normal guitar. There's nothing about this guitar that feels different, that behaves differently than any other normal guitar. It just happens to also have MIDI capabilities. Pull on with hammer-ons. Let me see if I can do this. Pull-offs as well. It's also an MPE controller. And there's lots of settings here, but real quick, I was just playing a sound from like Pigments that I randomly opened, like one of the default sounds, I think. What I can do is I will play it for you like as a proper guitar, like running through some effects, and we'll get into that when we start making a beat in a bit. But let me push this button. What about bottleneck slide? That's a good question. I have not used it with a slide. I assume that would be a little more complicated. Oh God, what did I do? No, go away. I immediately broke it. Okay. Oof. All right. We can use this with any plugin, but what I want to show here is that Jamstik has their own creator plugin, which they release sample packs for, and you can also go in and adjust different MIDI settings. You can adjust whether it's a single channel MIDI controller, multi-channel, or an MPE MIDI controller. You can also change things like the pitch bend range. Of course, because one of the most natural things we do on guitar is bend the pitch with our fingers. You hear that? That's a very natural thing for guitar players. It's also a thing I want to incorporate usually into my melodies, that if I'm using a keyboard controller, I usually have to use two hands and do a bend like this, which to me isn't as natural as bending a string. I'm usually trying to emulate a guitar when I'm doing that anyway. So there's all these different things you can edit here. We are in the app, yes. So they have different sounds, different sound packs dropping regularly if you are already a Jamstik owner. And I'm just using one of the presets here. We got our preset browser. It's so interesting. I think I talk about this every time I play the Jamstik guitar, but it's so interesting to be playing a Jamstik guitar, a MIDI guitar, and it not sounding exactly like guitar. Even that, I was playing a harp sound, so I could connect it in my brain. But they've got this new pack coming, analog tape synths from Mars, which has some hard, beautiful, dark sounding synths that if I play them, there's like no connection there. No connection to like a guitar sounder plugin. I saw a question about latency. This is like any other MIDI controller. There's not a perceivable amount of latency. And we can also connect it via Bluetooth as well. I'm connected via USB just to keep everything charged and well synced, but I've used it in Bluetooth mode where I can use it as a USB Bluetooth controller. Another synth here. And I'm literally just picking this thing like I would a normal guitar. And I'm making the notes shorter as I would if I was playing a normal guitar. But I can also just strum out the chord. End. So it's just an interesting experience to be able to strum and play musical ideas this way, that normally on a keyboard, you have a different approach. Or for me, I have a different approach when I put my hands on the keys versus when I put my hands on the guitar. Like, when would I ever play this voicing on a keyboard? I wouldn't. This is a very distinctly guitar voicing. So that's the magic of this. And for me, the whole controllerism thing, whether it's a Jamstik guitar, or whether it's a keyboard controller, whether it's a C-board, the whole thing there is the more approaches you have to making music, the more frequently you can feel inspired, or the more frequently you can find different avenues to making great music. And hey, we got another donation. Thomas Martinez with $5 donation. Oh, I gotta play this one. This is our new donation music. Brought to you by the Streaming Mixer. I hadn't really even thought about how many unique voicings you could go with compared to keys. Yes, and the other thing about it is if you are a guitar player and you're just better versed in guitar than keys, as a music producer, that's kind of tough, right? Because pretty much everybody controls their DAW with keyboards. But now you can use your guitar knowledge and produce music. We got some bending 808s. Nice. So this is just to say that they've got their own creator app. I also updated my firmware last night, and they're keeping up with it quite a bit because I was a bit far behind in firmware, as well as they're adding sample packs, or sound packs, I should say, to the creator app. Let me just try a couple of these other sounds here, and then I want to lay something down to make a beat. Well, then I want to actually play it for you as an actual guitar, not a MIDI controller, so you can hear that, hey, it works just as well. And I believe if we throw a capo on here, it'll work just fine. It's just so bizarre to me that this is technologically possible. It's just so interesting. Let me grab a piano sound. What is this? Oh. How about that? I just want it proper. See, like a sound like this. Yeah, that was not a piano sound, sorry. It's in like a piano category in the app. That's why I said that. That's the wrong button. Sparkling waters. Just the kind of sound you would not expect to be able to play on a guitar. And as you just get into it, you realize like everything you already know how to play on guitar. Boom. So that's just a demonstration of the MIDI aspect of it all. Why don't we go ahead, and I'm just going to open up this. Where did I do it? I've got an audio track. The audio track has some just guitar on it and chat. I'm going to put you down here for now. I can still see you, don't worry. So don't think like I'm not watching. How's the tuning? Tuning's fine. I think I've had this for 2 years and the tuning is pretty much fine. I do notice a little bit of flatness in higher registers, which is kind of normal after a couple years with the guitar, especially how much I've moved and how much the climate in different spaces that I've been in has varied. So I think it could probably be in store for like a tune-up or a setup. I just haven't gotten around to that yet. So here, I've got it open. I can arm this track for recording. Now, one thing I am going to do, we're going to hear a little bit of background noise there, and that happens when I'm both connected to USB and 1/4 inch. That could have to do specifically with my setup. Maybe Jamstik could chime in the chat about ways I can avoid that. But I think I've been just dealing with noise issues in the studio, things connected to the same USB ports, certain things being powered certain ways. So all I have to do to eliminate that is just unplug the USB port, which I could go ahead and connect via Bluetooth, and it wouldn't matter anyway. But here, okay, I've armed this track. Now we're just playing like a guitar. And yes, this is a washed out ambient guitar sound. Can you change the tuning of the instrument with the creator software, like a virtual capo? It's MIDI. So if you're going to use it in MIDI mode, yes, that's super easy to do. Just like any other MIDI controller, you can transpose the notes coming into the DAW with MIDI. Audio-wise, plugged in like a normal guitar, no. But if you go on my channel, you'll find a few different videos featuring Jamstik where I'm using it as a guitar. And this is just the sound of Jamstik as a normal guitar. Pretty simple, right? I want to make it very clear that I am not like a trained guitar player by any means. I have zero instruction. I have very basic instruction on like keyboard and stuff. I have zero instruction on guitar. So it's just like self-taught knowledge over here. And I'm not very proficient. I know enough to get by. So just to make that clear. Could be a nice drop using a guitar rig from Native Instruments, by the way, and also great to create so madly tapping using a piano. Yeah, I do use it with guitar rig. Right now, I'm actually just using it with Live's built-in. They've got their own built-in guitar effects. They've got both amps and cabs. I've even got a little drum bus in here running some grit, and I've got it all EQ'd and whatnot. But this is like a rack that I made a while ago, just a messy rack that I made for like a more ambient. And then I can go from playing it like a normal guitar. Let's go ahead and plug in via USB. Let's hop back over to say Pigments, and now we're playing this cool bell sound. Oh, y'all want to make like a rock track? Is that what I'm hearing? Some type of rock track? We could probably do that. We could probably make that happen. It's going to be hard to incorporate some electronic instruments. Let me just show you one more thing that's a little bit crazy, since you all do want to go down this route. Let's load up some drum samples really quick. So I'm just going to I'll try to do like an emo trap vibe like I've done before. What is the name of that kit? It's the Quarantine kit, right? Murder Beats. Oh, you guys are probably getting a little echo because my speakers are on. Let's give it a shot. There we go. I'm gonna demonstrate the weirdness, not necessarily in a bad way, the weirdness of playing drums. I'm gonna throw this on that simpler. Actually, we'll just save it for later, right there. It's just an interesting situation in general. All right, we've got open hat. We've got a snare. Sure, we can grab that roll. We can have 2 snares, I guess. Where's the kick, though? Let's grab a clap. That one's a bit better. Nice. And no, we definitely don't need that. I wouldn't so much call that a perk. Okay. So we've got this drum rack loaded. We are connected via USB with the Jamstik. And now, I believe, are we connected? Connected. But we look at drum rack. I'm playing up here. I need to play an octave lower than that. Let's find our drums. And to answer this question from before, what I might do to actually make this easier, follow along with me here. So the drum rack, our kick drum is at C1. We don't have C1 on the keyboard. We have E1 as our lowest note. Follow along with me here. The lowest note this guitar can play is E1. However, we have the power of MIDI. So if I go to MIDI effects, all of you know this because you already watched my MIDI, my Ableton Live course here on YouTube. If we go to pitch, and we actually pitch the guitar MIDI down an octave on this track, now I can play C1. So this is not a guitar anymore. Boom, right? And this is a very interesting thing to get used to. Can you assign any sound to any note of the guitar like a human voice saying a specific word? I can't stress this enough. This is a MIDI controller. Anything you can do with a MIDI controller, like one that looks like this, you can do with this. So to demonstrate this as clearly as possible, if we go here, let's find a human saying a specific word and assign it to a note on the guitar. Where are we? Future samples, lo-fi hip hop, audio, vocals. These get weird, people. So if you're watching this on blast in your house, I told you. We got grunts. How about hello?
Hello.
Yes. All right, we've got hello. So now on my MIDI guitar, wait one moment, we have
Hello. 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 Hello.
and I'm even bending that note. Hopefully you can hear that.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Like that. So
Hello.
boom.
Hello.
That is just a show. Anything you can do with a MIDI controller, you can do with the Jamstik guitar. It's just so weird to pluck and play drums. I probably would still, I can do more with my hands on pads versus guitar, but you could essentially set it up so that you're strumming. Like I could put this, how could I? 1, 2, I should put the snare there. All right, I'm not going to get into the weeds on that. Sorry, you just saw my brain working way too hard. Yo, I thought I saw Av in the chat. Av, show yourself. Shout out to the homies at Jamstik, exactly. Av McCree, ladies and gentlemen, and NBs alike. Thank you for jumping into the stream. Av channel member, watch out. All right, I could do this all day. Anyway, you guys want to make a beat. You don't want to see me mess with things. So let's look at the time and figure out what we're gonna do. How about at about 2:15, we will pick a winner to win Archeria Pigments. And then around 2:30, we'll start reviewing beats. Sound good? I hope it does. But in the meantime, now let's actually make some music. And don't forget, guitar players, we want you to participate in the Jamstik X Beattober bounty. So post a video, make a 60-second beat or less, post it to Instagram Reels, use the hashtag Jamstik X Beattober. Do that by tomorrow evening. And then Saturday morning, I'll be looking at some of my favorites from that hashtag, and we'll also be choosing 3 winners. Now, let me all ask you this. It's a little hard for me. I know the community so well. I don't want to get accused of like being any kind of bias or anything, and I don't have like a panel of judges for this. So what do you all say if I pick a top group that will review their beats? We'll make sure they all get shout outs. And then for the top 3 that actually get prizes, aka plugins, and then the number 1 winner that gets a Jamstik, a color of their choice, by the way, we should do that via like a random drawing from that top group, I think. What do y'all think of that? Because I don't want to, I don't know. It's kind of a tough spot to be in, you know? All right. Anyway. Just a thought. Let's make some beats. So the first thing I could probably do here is lay down some type of pad sound or something. Let's go. Let's find a decent... do I have favorites in this? Saved presets? No. I would have done that in a previous iteration. All right, let's explore. Let's find a pad sound of some sort, and let's just maybe play some chords. Could you do a poll of the top 4 and let the people decide? That is a good idea. We can have top 4. If we do a top 4, each one of them gets a plugin, and then the audience decides who the number 1 is. I don't think that's a bad idea at all. I'm going to do capo for this, I think. Just what I'm feeling. I think it's got to be in the YouTube chat, though, not via Twitter. Oh, okay. Some of these are a little bit... kind of want to... What can we do? I just want something simple. But I assume Pigments was not the place to go. No. Ooh, that's a lot of fun. But I think these big pad sounds are not the way I want to go. Let's try to jump into something. There's just too many options here. Don't love that. That's actually a really cool sound. And actually, it feels like kind of natural to be plucking it. This just has a little bit too much of a trail, so I'm just going to pull back on its built-in effects. And I might just put in my own delay. I know you all can't see the screen, but all I'm doing is putting delay on the sound. And let's, what are we at, 90? Oh God, I forgot I put that 808 in there before. To an even delay. I'm going to keep it simple because we're going to put guitar under this, right? 1, 2. All right, that's fine. I just kind of want a longer sound, right? All right, I think you guys kind of like that sound though, so I want to go back to it. All right, let's do this. 1, 2, ready, go. I'm just gonna do it very simple. Again. That's it. That's the first riff because I don't want to take forever. And that's kind of like a guiding principle of Beattober. All right, and as you can see here, just from playing the guitar, we have our MIDI info, which just looks like any other MIDI info. So this is spooky enough to start. Let's lay down some actual guitar sound under that. So all I'm going to do for that is hop over to this track, unplug our USB for a moment. I mean, I could just double that maybe. Let's see what that sounds like. 2, ready, go. Should we feed a little more of that sound in there? I'm at a very low level. Let me bring the volume of it down and let me bring the input up. Here we go. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, yeah, I want to play something at like a little bit of a faster pace. Not a faster pace, but like a little more movement. 2, ready, go. That pretty much mimicked it exactly, so that's a good start. Does it feel like it has a good response rate? No delay between notes played and hearing through monitors. That's latency, my friend, and it's like a normal MIDI controller. There's not perceivable latency. I wouldn't be able to sit here and play it if it was. You all just saw me record an idea in time via MIDI, right? Okay, let's keep it going. Who is it? Who is it? Ooh, Gookin Beats. Hello, nice to see you. Thank you everybody for tuning in and hanging out with us. We're having fun with Jamstik. We're just building up this first idea of a beat. Real quick, let me duplicate that audio track, but actually let's get rid of most of the Ableton Live stock guitar preset stuff here. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of anything I've basically done here. Now we have like a kind of a, this is just the dry guitar sound with some compression. That's it, and reverb. We'll add more MIDI in a minute, but I also just wanted to, first of all, hit save. Recordings, today is the 13th. I'm going to post this probably on, not tomorrow, but the 15th. Boom, there's that. I just wanted to quickly maybe do some chords or something. So let's go to Native Instruments, Guitar Rig. And as I bring this up, folks, don't forget we are raising money for the Music and Youth Initiative. So if you are able to, and you can help us raise some money, our goal is to raise $10,000. We've already raised $2,500, above that actually, with donations and memberships that have come in today. You can do that a number of ways: by hitting the donate button at the bottom of the stream, also by becoming a channel member, sample packs, merch, all that good stuff. beattober.com/donate to find out more. So this is just Native Instruments guitar rig, which is just like a guitar processing plugin. Let's find rock. What am I looking for? Genres. Also do artists, but I think we'll do genres today. Let's do rock, and let's just see what we have here. These are all like cheekily named after, or some of them are, some famous guitar players or bands. I usually don't go for that vibe. There's a Blink 182-esque one, I thought. It's basic shit. And you are, of course, hearing the sound of the Jamstik. I've got a link in the description if you like the sound of this guitar. Yo, Gokin Beats with the 10. Thank you so much. Cue the techno. We got another $10 donation, folks. Keep them coming. Our goal is to raise, of course, $10,000 for the Music and Youth Initiative. Don't forget. That doesn't sound bad at all, huh? I don't think it needs this reverb, though. That's me. My ring is catching on that string. Yeah, that's what I try to stress too, is I pick up this guitar to just play, regardless of it being a MIDI controller. So it's not like you're buying just a MIDI guitar, you're buying a guitar you're going to use as a guitar as well. So what do we got here? Should we speed this up? Let's pull this back a little bit. I think we could even go faster than that, right? Chadwick says 120. Let's see. Let's record that, eh? Oh, I'm sitting just all wrong. We could stand for a moment. What do I have here? That's a terrible shot. I gotta fix that. All right, let's just stand for a moment. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clean it up. right, between those last few takes, I think we got it. Oh. The size of the instrument, they need to make it more bigger. No, I can nearly guarantee that I have bigger hands than you, and I'm doing just fine. Okay. That was a bit messy, but what I'm gonna do now, I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do. Actually, how about that? I'm gonna group these tracks. I'm gonna pull one of those takes from before. So we have two different takes playing. I'm gonna pan one all the way left. I'm gonna pan one all the way right. I'm gonna take this reverb off of each of them. And we're gonna just bring it down a little bit, and let's hear it. So now we get this nice wide palm muted guitar part. All right. Wait, someone said cue the techno music. Did we get a donation? Don't let me miss it. Don't let me miss it, chat. Super random, but steel case is a great chair. Great choice. Yeah, chairs are weird, man. This chair is working out. I think my desk is too high because I'm using a kitchen table as a desk. How does this sound, chat? Should we add a bit more? Maybe we could add something arpeggiated. Let me open up Pigments again. You all wanted a rock beat. That's all I'm saying. I've got Pigments. Let's go to something like a keys. I just don't want to spend all stream looking for... oh yeah, I gotta replug in via... Where's my USB cable? I was sitting on it. We are very close to pulling a winner for Pigments, which is the plugin you see on screen. Oh no, I crashed. I've got too many MIDI things together here. Let's reopen. I should just connect via Bluetooth, to be honest. Let's recover the work. What do you think? What do you think, chat? Are we going to lose everything we just did with the palm muting? Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed on live. Hey, what's up, Wayward Ambience? What's up with everybody who's just tuning in? If you're just tuning in and you missed the beginning of the stream, welcome. We're making music with Jamstik today. We're raising money for the Music and Youth Initiative. We're playing the techno music for Anonymous, who donated $20. Cue the techno. All right. Awesome. All right, another round of applause too, because why not? We didn't lose anything. Okay, phew. Let me just really quick completely unplug again and double check this really quick. We're just going to solve some issues. We're very close to giving away a copy of Pigments, so stay tuned for that. I'm about to hit this button here, which is the Bluetooth button. So we hopefully won't have to deal with that again, because if we're connected via Bluetooth, we're not going to deal with all that interference silliness. And now we're not connected via USB, but we're connected via Bluetooth. And in reality... Hello, ready? Watch this. Chat. Guitar, no wires. Oh, my headphones have wires though. All right, I don't need these. Ready? How about that? We're connected via Bluetooth, people. We love that. That's a lot of fun. Wireless MIDI guitar. All right. Now, we were making music, right? I got very distracted. We'll pull the giveaway at 2:30. How about that? 2:30 giveaway for Pigments. All right, where are we at? I wanted to try an arpeggiator, that's right. Because in theory, if we strum a chord... this should work. This stream is too much excitement today. What's happening? Yeah, so that's just me strumming. Oh gosh, too much. It's actually interesting because as the notes fade out, obviously the volume of a note eventually gets to a point where it's not sending a MIDI message anymore. All right. Stop. I don't love that because of the way the notes taper off, but it is a cool effect anyway. Let's try to at least lay down some chords. And pause that for a moment. Whew. There's just so much going on here. Electric piano, sure. We've got these sequences. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Am I out of my mind? No, these are sequences. All right. So weird. Be able to play these sounds with a guitar. Dun, dun, dun. Too many harmonies in that sound. All right, you know what? Let's just add a tried and true sound that we know we kind of like, perhaps. Not the Moo synth. Well, we made these sounds last time, didn't we? We did it. Little solo action or something? Boom, that was a great sound, eh? All right, so that's MIDI. So I was able to MIDI capture it. And that was actually an 8-bar phrase, I believe. And I'm not a perfect player, but I know latency. I have to know about the latency. I'm not a perfect player, but obviously I'm playing in time as a human would. Not latency. Oh, hello, Superman with the emojis. What's going on? Hello, chat. Sorry, I'm trying to make music here. So you know what we could do now is bass. Let's throw this bass synth on here, and I can kind of play this like like I would like a stringed bass. I could play similar patterns because I can use the same shapes with my hands. But I could also go an octave lower if I wanted to. All right. All right, let's do that. Add a little bass groove there. 1, 2, ready, go. My bad. 1, 2. Boom, there we go. Are we doing drumless today? No drumless today. I'm just kind of ending with drums because I'm avoiding it. Oh, did I play? Oh, I haven't extended this phrase. That's why. Let's go back into live. Let's extend that because we had a melody loop that was 8 bars long. We do miss the clear downbeat on that. We'll account for that in our drums. And I did load up a drum rack earlier. That's right here, ready to go.
Hello.
Oh, I forgot I put that there. It's so embarrassing. So let me just, somebody asked about MIDI, audio, etc. There's only, what? There's only 2 audio layers here. This reverbed out sort of lead riff. And these palm muted chords. The rest, we recorded with Jamstik as a MIDI controller. The bass guitar, or just the bass, was played via MIDI. Oh, I would have to get my technique down for this. All right, I gotta show you what I'm actually doing here. I don't know if I can get this right. All right, I did something. All right, so that was me trying to strum out these hi-hats, which is a bizarre experience in itself. So now, essentially, I could add... There we go. And don't forget, folks, we are 6 minutes away from giving away a copy of Pigments. We're going to hold true to that because we got this coming together with drums and stuff. This is not the only drum layer I'm going to add. In fact, I might not do the kick and snare like that with that drum rack. I might instead switch to like an actual rock kit. Which, what do I have? What do I have? I have... You know, I love this bright studio. Beautiful windows behind me, right? But the glare on the screen is just not ideal. All right. Anyway, I have V Deep. I always got to save before I add a plugin. That's the problem. Bobby Limes, thank you for hanging. I didn't see your chat, but I saw people saying goodbye. Thank you to everybody who's tuning in and hanging out with us. I'm going to be reviewing beats after we do our giveaway at 2:30. So this is just another drum plugin. But I can literally just hold a MIDI note. Not that MIDI note. Where's my C4? Not where's my C4. But kind of. Basement is my life. No. Let's find gold standard. So let's raise this up an octave actually. That'll help us more. Let's play in the right space. Not exactly the feel I had in mind, but close. Oh, that's a good one. Ah, I don't mind that. Yeah, all right, let's just do that. There's actually no need for me to use the Jamstik for that because I can just hold down a key. Here we go. 1, 2, hold down a key. That was interesting. I don't know how these fills work. All right, cool. I think I understand how that works. I just have to mess with the MIDI a little bit. Like this. All right, I don't want to spend all day doing this, to be honest. Let's just get these drums done. We'll do a little cleanup of the sound. And we'll be on our merry way to doing another giveaway. And put that there. Put this here. We'll combine these. Wow, that's not what I want to do at all. I just don't like how that interacts. Good. That's fine for now. Sounds like a track Machine Gun Kelly can hop on. Interesting. You know who's touring, playing guitar with Machine Gun Kelly? Friend of the show, Justin Lyons. A fellow Jamstik player. Let me see if I can bring this up. Friend of the show, Justin Lyons, who previously toured with Blackpink. He's currently touring with Machine Gun Kelly. He's got himself an orange Jamstik. Dope, dude. He's very, very cool. All right. Anyway, we've got this track done. I desperately need to drink some water. I wouldn't say the track is done, but I do like layering in trap hi-hats. It's definitely like not done, but like I think there's like some additional percussion layers that could be added. We could throw this on here and make it punch a lot. This is about to get a little bit louder for you all. By punch a lot, I mean a lot. Could lo-fi it out. All right. Shout out to chat, because they're the reason we did a kind of rock style beat instead of a lo-fi beat today. But hey, I'm down for a switch up. Oh. All right, my friends, I want to say one last shout out. Thank you again to Jamstik for sponsoring today's stream. All the sounds that you heard today were made with Jamstik, either using it as a MIDI controller or as a proper guitar. It's my go-to guitar. It's also a USB MIDI controller, which is kind of mind-blowing. Check out more about them. Link is in the description to check out their site. They've been a great sponsor for Beattober. They are, of course, sponsoring the Beattober bounty that is out there. We're not ending the stream, by the way. This is not the end of the stream. We still have to give away a copy of Pigments. We still have to review people's beats. But beattober.com/bounty. Go there, because there's lots of competitions you all can get involved in, and you can win cool prizes. Beattober.com/bounty. It's getting spammed as we speak. But if you scroll down on that page, right after the retweet bounty, we have details about the Jamstik X Beattober bounty. You have until tomorrow to post your guitar featured beats. Then we'll be collecting our favorites. I'll be sharing them on the stream on Saturday. We'll be choosing one lucky winner to win a Jamstik guitar and a few runners up to win some cool plugins. Please submit your hashtag JamstikXBeattober videos. We can't wait to give you one of you a brand new MIDI guitar. Yes, Jamstik is all in on it. So shout out to Jamstik. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's stream. That was a lot of fun. I'll probably make the beat video for that beat that we just made. Probably come out in a couple days. So for now, let me push this over to the side. All right, and get a little chill vibe going. Do I still have music? Sounds like yes. All right, we still have background music. We are changing chapters. Oh, but I'm going to remember to turn off my guitar, which is not something you normally have to do. This way the battery doesn't die. Oh, it was a nice switch up of genre today. Enjoyed it. We do a lot of lo-fi. That was refreshing to me. We can switch up the genre more. So that's awesome to hear. We are giving away now a copy of Pigments. Arturia Pigments. Arturia also a gracious sponsor, hooking it up with lots of plugins to give away for Beattober. I thought this would be a good one to include in today's stream since we used it in our beat today, but it's one of my favorite VST synths. A lot of really cool sounds. They keep upgrading it as well. So, this giveaway is open worldwide for anybody who wants to win. Because it's a plugin. Anybody can have a plugin. We had some discussion about hardware giveaways the other day. But today, this one is open to anybody. All you have to do is, well, this is concerning. Let me refresh this. All you have to do is type in chat. We are still live. Chat, you're seeing what I'm seeing, eh? Let's minimize. Maybe it just needs to catch up. Oh, okay. Yes. All right. So chat, we're giving away a copy of Pigments. Start spamming the chat. I will roll it in 3 minutes. 2:38. I will roll the dice for Pigments. So spam the chat. Spam it. Pigments, Pigments, Pigments. I see you all coming in. I just want to make sure this is keeping up. Yes. Okay, great. Yes, go. Spam the chat. Thank you all for waiting patiently, though. And what can I also say? I'll roll this at 2:38. Mods are eligible. And I will say that if... What was I going to say? Who knows, chat? One of you is going to win Pigments. We're doing 2 giveaways every stream. We do the retweet giveaway, and we also do the giveaway at the end. Tomorrow, we're giving away a Machine Micro Mark III. Is that what it is? And then Saturday, we're giving away a Jamstik. Don't forget. Nice random chats. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Whoa, we had... Pause. The regular chill beats. Wayward Ambience came through with a $20 dono. Let's get the background music going. It's techno time. 2 minutes to roll for this winner. I know what I was going to say. If you win this giveaway, you must be active in chat within 2 minutes, and you must type in chat your Instagram handle so that I can get in touch with you about hooking you up with the giveaway. I will need the email tied to your Arturia account. If you don't have an Arturia account, make one for free, and then tell me the email that you use for that. I'll be sorting those giveaways after the stream, possibly tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you have an Arturia. Well, you can do this after, but make sure you're in chat and make sure you are ready to type to me your Instagram handle, because I will message you from my verified Instagram account so that you know it's me getting your information. Good job spamming the chat, my friends. Keep spamming, keep spamming. The list is filling up. We have about 1 more minute for eligibility. Oh, that's why it's on top chat. Live chat. Here we go. That should update. This is like the chat from the other stream, I think. That Nightbot doesn't know what to do when there's multiple streams. All right, as soon as that clock turns 2:38, we are rolling it. We're gonna win Pigments. And the next thing we will do is listen to and watch people's Beattober beats. If you want to go to my tweet from today, my tweet announcing the stream, you can reply with your Beattober video, a link to your Instagram reel, and those are the beats I'll be watching. Rolling on the river. Oh, we got the Joe emote in chat. Interesting. Oh, I get it. You guys are putting pigs. Well, Eric is. Eric's clever. I get it now. Okay, it is 2:38. So we are rolling this, chat. Are you ready? Time to roll it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait, roll it. And Katja in chat. has won it. Big round of applause for Katja. Congrats. Can we give some congrats? That is for a copy of Pigments. I see you in chat saying yay. Thank you, Kat. Can you also please type in chat your Instagram handle? And I will send you a message so that you know it's me. And that is how I will get your info. Got you? Let's see what we got here. I'm going to do this right now in real time. I'm just going to text you. I'm just going to message you and say hi. And what I need you to do is respond to that DM with the email linked to your Arturia account. Again, if you don't have one, please go just make one. And we'll be good to go. This work? Instagram on desktop is kind of weird. Hi. All right, I've messaged you. My account is verified, so there should be no question there. Of course, if you all ever receive any messages from anybody, if you receive a random message from me in general, and it's not from one of the accounts that's linked in the description, like my Twitter or my Instagram, just don't respond. I don't have Telegram, none of it. I'm verified on Instagram, so I like to use that. And if there's ever a worry, trust me, I'll never be messaging anybody to give them something for free for no reason. There'll always be something happening. All right, so congrats to Kat. That's our giveaway for today. That's great. Shout out to Arturia for hooking up that copy of Pigments. Remember, tomorrow, hardware giveaway. America EU again. And Saturday, are we doing worldwide? I think Jamstik left already. Can the Jamstik go worldwide? I'll get clarification. But Saturday, we're giving away Jamstik and more plugins. Of course. Anyway, folks, if you go to my Twitter right now, you can post a link to your Instagram reel. Make sure you do it on the proper tweet. I have seen people do it on the wrong tweet before. I will not go scouring Twitter for your beat. So this tweet, which I'm typing in chat right now, that is where you can go. And you can link your Beattober beat. That is a link to an Instagram reel, not a link to SoundCloud, not a link to YouTube. This is a link to an Instagram reel that you have already posted for Beattober. So let's do this. Listening to your Beattober beats, post here. If we have US EU address, that's okay, right? If I'm sending it, if you can get it, you can get it. If you give your mom's uncle's child's cousin's address and for some reason they don't give it to you or they can't figure it out, that's on you. Listening to your Beattober beats, post here. And friends, we're at 1.1K on the donation marker for YouTube. During this last segment, I wonder if we can get it to 1.2K. That would be fantastic. I don't know what that 1.1K is actually. If somebody can type the actual YouTube number to me, that would be fantastic. But I bet we could bump it to 1.2 before today's stream is over and then get ready for more donations Friday. I've tried streaming on YouTube a few times and the sound always gets destroyed. How does TAETRO stream always sound good? It's a miracle. That's all I can say. It's a miracle that it sounds good. But I think you have to understand the amount of equipment that is in place to just make it sound good. Actually, before we review beats, I'll show you all just a quick picture of like the actual inputs, outputs, all that. Let me snap this photo right here. Boom, like that. Okay. And I'll explain it to you because this is, it's a mini broadcast studio and I don't have a producer in the back. I don't have a technician. It's all me. I got to push all the buttons and I enjoy sharing it. So I use OBS and a separate PC to stream. And what the inputs look like, how this all gets input, how you all hear everything, is as follows. This is my desk right now. I just took this picture. Ignore the hologram pedal. Two very important pieces of gear. Number one, the Scarlett. The Scarlett audio interface is what I use to, it's plugged into my MacBook, which is the thing that you all see. Like this screen that you're all seeing is my MacBook screen. It's the thing I create music on. It has two headphone outputs. One of those headphone outputs is my headphones. The other one of those headphone outputs is going this way, this red wire into this. I'll talk about that in a second, but that is ending up here. This headphone out is heading out in here, and it's heading into the VR1 HD streaming mixer, along with my microphone. This is the microphone level. This is the audio you're hearing level. I have control of it here, and I can give you guys more or less audio with this knob here, the headphone level, which I do that usually. My microphone is plugged into here with phantom power. However, it also needs to run through this cloud lifter. Now down in this, what we call the abyss over here, down in this no man's land between the wall and the desk, is a disgusting pile of wires, which often leads to like random electric interference or something. Which is why I have the cloud lifter elevated, and I've shortened this cable and I've gotten it out of the way. Which leads me to this thing, which is called a ground loop isolator. This is all very interesting, right, chat? I hope. Ground loop isolator. Without this, there's a ton of interference on the audio out, and it's just a buzzing sound. I throw this in the chain, so it's just this cord to this cord to this cord that's like running under the desk. It takes away the interference. So that's what goes into it. Are there easier ways to do it? Yes, I'm sure there are. Has this way worked so far? Yes. Those little ground loop isolators, though, they're like cheap on Amazon, so. Colors and clouds, I have no idea about UK. Honestly, that is a fantastic bit of information. Thank you for sharing that. Yes, it's a nightmare, to be honest. But right now, I'm at a point where it all kind of works. But recently, I've been having issues with electronics and buzzing sounds. So even yesterday, I was changing things because my audio interface was plugged into the same USB hub as my controllers. Like I've got the launch key here. I have the Jamstik plugged in. That all gets plugged into a single USB hub, along with the audio interface. Having that connected and then having a lot of controllers with LED lights or something on them causes the speakers to have some type of interference, electrical sound. So I had to take the audio interface off of that hub, put it on an entirely separate hub. Whew. Not to mention, I've got all these lights running, which can cause their own kind of interference. All right. Hopefully that wasn't too boring or anything. We've got to get into these beats that you all are replying with, though. But I want to be able to give you my undivided attention. And at the moment, that's impossible because I have to pee. Which maybe is TMI, but I see all your beats here. Thank you for posting them. I'm looking at this. I'm just clearing them all, making sure they're good, and then I'll show you the screen. Great, great, great. Okay, it's all here. So what I think is, I'm going to play for you all my latest vid from a rooftop in Itaewon. TAETRO SB404 Itaewon. And I hope you can all enjoy it. And then I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'll be back in a flash. Let's fast forward to the middle of this beat. I'm going to let this roll. I'll be right back in a moment. All right. I'm back. I posted a short today. Why? Because YouTube sends me like a million emails a day about posting shorts. Hey, cat. With the $5 donation. I almost missed it while I was at the bathroom. Cue the techno. Okay. Thank you, and wash your hands, you nasty. Got him. The problem is that techno button is one of those buttons I have to remember to shut off. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Okay, friends. I've got the thread loaded. Let's sit back, relax, grab yourself a drink, run to the kitchen safely. If it's safe to do so. Lightly jog to the kitchen. Grab a beverage. And let's listen to some beats from the community. Did you make the techno beat? No, that's like stock. It comes on the live stream mixer. Probably explains my speaker hum every time I adjust my volume. Yes, it could. And if you all ever hear a little like chirping sound when I speak into my mic, please let me know. The frustrating thing about it is all I do is just like jiggle the wires a little bit and it goes away. Take your time. Oh, TYT means take your time, not the Young Turks. I got it. LOL, it's all good. Giving back is nice. I appreciate the win. I appreciate that, Katja. Yeah, Kat, I will get back to you for the Pigments thing likely tomorrow. But just make sure you have an Arturia account or make one, and then let me know the email that's tied to it. All right. Let's listen to some beats. Cam Forik has been making vibes all Beattober long. I'm still listening. Be right back. Nice. Cam Forik beats. Cam Forik Horizon, I should say. Thank you for that beat. I like the organic feel and organic sounds that I've seen from you, or that I've heard from you this Beattober. I wish we could get a little more performance-y, a little more you in the frame out of it, though. The music is fire, and I love this strum sound. I think it could come out a little further. Mix-wise, I mean, this perk layer is great. Is it auto-panning? Yeah, the thing I would change is, well, the mixing can definitely improve, but it's Beattober, so we're not really going so harsh on that. But that hi-hat that just came in, it's so straight and it's so on time. It doesn't match the flowy nature of the rest of the track. Embrace a little bit more of a flow and maybe less brightness on that hi-hat. But my suggestions are just my suggestions. You can take them or leave them. It also comes down to your own taste. Thank you, Cam. Gary, who's been doing every other day, which is quite noble, and has been crushing it. What are we going to have vocals on this, Gary?
I wish that I could find a way.
All right.
To get myself out this place. I've been here for way too long, and I don't wanna be here anymore. It's not that I don't care, there's nothing like that here. I'm just trying to find my way in this world.
Okay. First time singing over your own beat. You got to do it more, my friend, because for a first time, that sounds pretty good. I like the layering. I think you can do even more with those layers, sound design wise. But you wrote, took me a little longer than expected. I've been having the same thing the past couple days. The Beattober beat's been just taking me too long than I actually have time for. And I got to get back to simplification. Simplifying it, you know? But Gary, well done. Some vocals. Did I like Cam's beat? I forget. No, let's give it a like. All right, Gary, so well done. Zolex in chat says they don't have a Twitter. Can they submit it here? You can't submit it here because the links don't come through in the YouTube chat. If I'm you, I would just quickly make a Twitter account for free, make it under a fake name, whatever, and post your link there. It's got to be a Beattober beat, though. Okay, Wayward Ambience. This is Wayward Ambience. Don't have a Twitter for that handle yet, lol, but this is today's Beattober beat. Sorry, I noticed my chat is messed up. There we go. Interesting. Well done, Wayward Ambience. Now, when the beat drops, I mean, it's very dope that you're playing it on a electric drum kit. I expected a little more like of a shuffle. I think you can groove a little bit more, but I don't know, maybe drums are something new that you're getting into, but more of like a rather than the just straight ahead drums, you know? But I was curious because I was seeing a lot of DAW and like on-screen stuff rather than you, but then you started showing yourself. I say more of you, especially at the beginning. So few people are going to tune into like a screen recorded video, you know? So much more of you performing, especially since it is so dynamic. You go from playing the keyboard to playing the drums, etc. Just started learning. Yeah, that's totally fine too. One thing to combine is like do your straight ahead drums and then maybe find a perk loop to just put on top of it or something. My cams froze up a lot today. Man, the technical issues. I feel you. I feel you on that one. But nice little melody, nice little beat there. Thank you for that graphic where it shouts out the Music and Youth Initiative. And thank you for shouting out the cause in general. I really appreciate that. Well done. Keep it going. I tweeted or I mentioned the other day, and now we got Boz. I mentioned the other day that like we're coming up on the halfway mark for Beattober, and this is for sure the point where it's going to start to get hard. It's the point where you're going to feel like you've made all you could possibly make. You've exhausted all your good ideas. You're getting bored of what you're doing. You're struggling technically wise because you're like I saw Nefertiti Gold was talking about like, oh, my camera angles, this, that. Don't let that stuff bring you down. Nobody cares about your camera angles like you do. If you did the same camera angles every day, no one would be mad. And that just might be one more barrier into you getting something out. So don't let those things become barriers to you getting anything out. And feel free to just take it simple or switch it up. So I've done a couple beats that have sort of been not lo-fi beats. I've done a couple like remixes now. Like today I did a remix. Well, today I put out a remix for my video. Do something a little different. Mix it up. And let's listen to Boz, God's Will. So this is a collab, right? Where did Amelia go? Okay. I think this has been a great collaboration for you guys so far. I think some of the sounds are really dope. I do think some of the mixing could bring it up though. Yeah, so there is Pink Floyd in the hashtags, and I can definitely see that influence. I think if the mixing gets tightened up a little bit, and I think some of it can come down to drums, I think the drums maybe just need some more layers or something like that. Like you've got a drum kit there. If you've got those electronic-y kind of drums, maybe having like a little subtle acoustic drums in the back, there's something missing there. But I love these collaborations that y'all have been doing. They're very flowy, very, I don't know. It's a whole vibe as you all have created in this space here, sonically and visually. This was my collab track with a friend. Yeah, this is nice. Keep collabing though, because the combination of sounds seems to be working out well. Amelia, you are still here. Just make sure you didn't fall asleep. What time is it in Singapore anyway? Oh, and Godswell Audio's in the chat as well. Hey, that's like the second. You all have done more than one collab, right, Boz? And next we have Donkey. Am I liking the post chat? Please, I don't want to like some posts and then not like others, and then people think, oh, why did he like this one, not that one? I get like very paranoid about these things. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, Donkey, who's doing a video game soundtrack, or Beattober. 6 a.m. Should be waking up. I hope this is healthy for you. World 4 level select, so it's like supposed to be a cloud sky-esque level, which I appreciate. The one thing to be careful of is the length of that reverb, especially because you're doing some of the more, you've got a bit of a chromatic situation there, which does sound good melodically. However, when the reverb is so long, those notes are stretching over and it's creating like an unpleasant dissonance there. Takes me out of the floaty nature, you know? What keeps happening? That I turn my do not disturb on and then it turns off. But yeah, just be careful of that with the reverb. Yes, I said, I hope this is healthy for you. Thank you to Donkey. Let's go to colors and clouds, who I've seen in chat already. A collab with my son, Joel. Okay. Heartwarming. Middle name Hendrix. Wow. That's perfect. That's amazing. That's amazing that y'all can have that moment. Very surprising to hear that it's like your first time collabing. I hope the experience was good and maybe you all can actually put this out as a release because that would be great. We wondered if he'd play guitar, but little did we know he'd become obsessed with it. That's amazing. Y'all should make more music together. Y'all should finish this track, put it out. That's a great family bonding experience right there. That's an awesome thing. Really love the piano sound too. And it's a good way to collab. Just have him solo over the top. You're setting the vibes. There was this kind of this soaring vocal thing in the back. Really, really nice. Colors and clouds, well done. And please let your son know. Joel, please let Joel Hendrix know that was great. We loved it. We're going to keep on rolling here. I want to remind everybody that we are raising money for the Music and Youth Initiative. They're a really amazing nonprofit. A lot of you have been shouting out Music and Youth Initiative in your captions and stuff. I appreciate that. They help to set up free music programs for teens. So if teens don't have, let's say they don't have dads like clouds and colors and clouds. They don't have dads like that, or moms like that, or parents like that, or people like that who are going to give them the opportunity to play instruments, who are going to raise them maybe in a household where they value stuff like art and music. Or even not necessarily that. Maybe a family doesn't even have the means to get a guitar or go somewhere to take lessons, pay for lessons, pay for an instrument, even a rental. The Music and Youth Initiative has the music clubhouses, which they set up so that kids can go learn for free. And there's teachers there, there's instruments there, there's studios there. They can discover their passion for music. So if you're able to donate, don't forget you can hit that donate button below. You can also go to the PayPal link at btober.com/donate. And on that page, you'll also find all the other ways you can get involved with donations, including buying sample packs, merch, and then we have some auctions coming later this week. Amelia, thank you for sticking it through. Please get some rest and stay well. Please, please, please. And no more jazz cafes for beat making. The background noise doesn't help. Dungeon Master says, well, guess I should go spend time with my kids now. Enjoy your evening, fellow noisemakers. Yes. All right, let's see what Blue Siren's got going on. Soft piano from Labs. Can't say enough about that. Piano should have a little bit more sustain on it, in my opinion. Piano's also rushing towards the end of the phrase. Good collection of sounds. I was hoping for a new melodic instrument here, though. Caterpie. They're like Lego Pokemon stuff. Cool. Yeah, I think this is a good example of like simplicity, right? It's not a super complicated beat, but when you're working every day on stuff, maybe it's more about checking out a new sound. Maybe it's more about just jamming on some chords. Of course, the Spitfire Audio Lab sounds are free. Don't forget. And exploring different sounds is another way to keep it fresh. Try out a new sound, new plugin or something as you go through Beattober. San Rego. If you commented on the Twitter thread, don't worry, I will get to your beat. We got time. Little Mellotron vibe. I like the idea of using a nostalgic video. The chords are really nice. The Mellotron sound, especially. Or it's not. The Mellotron's just playing a little melody. I like it. I like it. I do like the idea of using a nostalgic video, but I think you could reach more people if you had a slightly more interesting video. Just saying. But good music, though. Very good music. Aaron Silva has been killing it on the Jamstik. Shout out to Jamstik. Just overall happy vibes. The quality of your beats, Aaron, have been great. I mean, once those like shaker tambourine sounds come in, everything just fits together so well. very catchy melody. Nice work, Aaron. Keep it going. Keep it going. We're going to keep going through these. Reminder, everybody, as well. So we have the Beattober bounties. We also have the Beattober awards. So we are going to be looking for nominations in each of these categories. Some of these categories of which I've seen perfect entries for today and on past streams. Best collab, best Dallas, most improved, best original song. Best original song, by the way, I haven't seen a lot of these. Daltrick is crushing it, writing a song every single day, but I don't think Daltrick is eligible for a Beattober award. Okay. Best live performance. Best, I'm dying. Best video. Best finger drumming. Best costume. I haven't seen many costumes. Maybe we're a little too far from Halloween for that. But don't wait for somebody to nominate you. Go ahead and click this nominate a producer thing and fill it out for yourself. No shame in that either. I'd rather have lots of nominations, whether you're doing it or you're getting nominated, than too few nominations to pull from, because there are nice prize packages associated with each one. Godswell, did we listen to this already? I think Boz submitted the same exact beat. Yes. Great. Likey. Copyright claim. All right. Keep it moving. And by the way, speaking of copyright claim, if you are with a distributor or something and your beat gets claimed in my stream, I simply cut it out of the stream. So I would whitelist the channel if possible. Yes. What's up, Ozone Chamber? It's like Halloween boom bap. That melody plus these drums just make your head move. You know what I mean? Good, right? Shout out Milo. Sofa dude. I just want to see. Yeah, it's simple. I think it could have evolved a little bit more. But thank you, Sofa Dude. We're kind of keep it short to like a minute or minute 30 if we can, so we can get to everybody's in one stream. Moon Goat. Share yourself in chat. How old is Moon Goat? We watched this beat, Moon Goat. I think you missed it though, because you posted it as a YouTube link. Moon Goat is 12. What is your excuse, people? Don't be sorry. We'll watch it again with this new knowledge. Moon Goat crushing it, not just being young, not just crushing it for a young person, but crushing it in general. It's like perfect use of the Lumi too for the video. Is it a situation where you're holding your phone somehow, like in your hat or something? Something's happening there, I can tell. Man, imagine if I was this good when I was 12. No, my dad filmed the Lumi part. Oh, got it. Shout out to your dad for the help. Nice work, Moon Goat. Moon Goat, do you live in a musical household? Goat, yes, living up to the name Goat. TI-80 Mark. TI-80 Mark, hands on the keys. We finally see him. TI-80 Mark, is it me or has your sound gotten heavier and maybe even slightly darker? That synth is dope. TI-80 Mark, your sound is coming along. Let me refresh this thread. This is your last shot. The Twitter thread is posted to the top. If you're here and I missed your beat, please let me know. I know there's at least one that I haven't seen. I believe it's just one that I have not seen from Zolix. But if your name is not Zolix, speak now or forever hold your peace. Back to the screen. Let's see what we got here. We got Daniel in his Control Freak hoodie. OG. Daniel, whose voice dropped about 2 octaves in the past year. Where's the bird? Where's the bird in the tree? The bass line is almost there. That's fun, but then that breaks it. Third note of the bass line. Otherwise, great video, cool sounds, excellent use of the iPad. I love this beat. Is it almost like a Timbaland kind of groove here? Well done. Zolix. Glad we could have that submission in here. Superman, you said you thought you submitted yours. I just need to see if I missed it. I don't see it, my friend. Correct me if I'm wrong. But to be honest, chat, my throat is it's not sore, it's just like tired. My voice is tired. I don't know why. Got tired so quickly. My chair is short today. But it looks like that is going to be it. So thank you all for tuning in today. Oh, Superman, I have it here. I think you replied to the wrong tweet. You replied to the reply. That's the problem. We'll end it with Superman's beat. Wait, go.
30-second flames, your favorite hero, you already know.
Okay. I just wish the audio was the actual audio. You know what I mean? You could have synced it later.
Beatober, day 13, 30-second flames. Your favorite hero, you already know.
I like the intro. Your favorite hero. That would be a great tag. All right, Superman. Well done. Glad we got that in. All right, anyway. Everybody, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. We had a great stream. Thank you once again to Jamstik. Oh gosh, Superman, cool it. Thank you so much again to Jamstik for sponsoring today's stream. This was really a fun one. We laughed, we cried, we made music, we raised money for the Music and Youth Initiative. So shout out to everybody who donated today. We will be back live again. It's Beatober, so don't sleep on this. We are streaming 3 times per week. We will be back live again tomorrow. We will be live again. Friday Night Live, gang. For some of you, it's a Saturday morning, gang. But Friday Night Live, gang, really came through with the donations. We're raising money for the Music and Youth Initiative. You all are crushing Beatober. Please don't forget about things like the Beatober Awards and the Beatober Bounties. If you don't know what those are, or if you're confused, or if you just want to know more, Beatober.com has all the information. Shout out to our giveaway winners today. Of course, tomorrow and Saturday we'll have more giveaways. The most pressing deadline is for the Jamstik X Beatober Bounty. Guitar players, if you can make a guitar beat, tag it with hashtag Beatober. Do that by tomorrow. I'll be able to select my favorites. We're giving away a Jamstik guitar. Thank you all so much for watching. That's going to be it. Y'all are a great community. Thanks for everybody who donated today. And I'll see you tomorrow for Friday Night Live. We're doing BandLab and Machina Micro. I'm giving one away. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been TAETRO. Have a good one.